Supergirl season 3 episode 15 title In Search of Lost Time. And this episode, like, if someone said to me explain the plot of this episode, I would describe it by one word, and that is pain. Different types of pain. And that's what this episode's all about, because you have three different stories in this episode. Two kind of linked to each other briefly, but this is an episode that doesn't have a alien that Kara needs to fight at the end. I mean, there's spectacle in it. There's a spectacle sense of it, but it's more of like a more um, emotionally, a more mentally uh, spectacle versus just a fist fight and that kind of stuff. But each of these stories, all these subplots handle that topic of pain with different ways of pain really well and really advancing. I mean, probably my least favorite, and still good, is the Lila, Luthor, and Sam storyline. Just because they butchered the build up of her, and I mean, I get it. We have like what, 9 more episodes, 8 more episodes. They have a chance to make me care, have a more emotional attitude to Sam, but I can't, because I didn't care for her as a character in, like, before she became the big bad for the season. But anyway, but the Lena and Sam storyline of Lena trying to convince Sam that she is Wayne, that she has like split personality disorder, and that shows the pain of fear, the pain of not knowing that you basically don't know the actions that you should know that you did. Like, Sam's like, I think I would know if I fought Supergirl or I murdered those people. Like, she's like, I think I would remember that. And then Holly comes along where officially Leah Luthor is white. You got this other storyline doing where Mon-el and Kara, they are trying to find Wayne's weakness, and it looks like one of the weaknesses is her powers kind of come from like underneath. So therefore, what if we sweep away her like sweep her under the feet? And Mon-el in his new suit which is fucking better than the Matrix outfit, and so Mon-el is teaching Kara this trick, and of course, out through it, Kara feels persuaded. And not just persuaded at the I can't do this move with the cape, right? She feels a more of a regret, the fear of regret. Feelings that she has for Mon-el that she thought was gone or wasn't there, and having a scene where she just yells at Mon-el gives you a sense of character for Kara. Sense, because let's be honest. I mean, Supergirl is kind of a little bit like Superman. The old goody. Doesn't get angry much, and when she whips it through, it's wonderful. And of course, Lisa Noyce does a fantastic performance with a particular scene. And of course, I couldn't help my in the like childly mind that Supergirl said dumbass. Or no, jackass. That's what she called Mon-el, a jackass. But well, that's probably the first time we ever heard Supergirl that said that. And then you got the other one, which is doing with Master Hunter's dad, and that's the fear of anger. Because Master Hunter's dad is getting dementia. He's losing memories, and of course, anger and that fear of not knowing things. Things that you should remember, like names of people, or certain childhood memories and stuff. You're not remembering it, and it's not just because you're busy or just normal stuff. It's like you don't remember it because age is hitting you, and it falls in that way that I felt so moving and so touching, I think it's the best out of the three stories. I mean, this episode, for not being a typical like here's a good guy, here's a bad guy, and Supergirl fights them at the end with Side Joy, it falls into this very emotional topic of something that I really enjoy Supergirl doing. There being the show that all of the Arrowverse shows, it deals with topics that maybe some people wouldn't even touch.